Hi guys, this is Enasni
And I'm Sparrow.
and this is Gotham Talks. It's a new series that we want to try doing. Basically, we're going to talk about all things Joker and Harley, all things Gotham, Batman, the mob bosses, the corruption in Gotham PD, to Batman's weird flight patterns. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, and so what we did is we put out a feeler on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and seen what questions people had about Joker and Harley for this first video.
We got a lot of really great questions from everyone, basically, and some of them we can answer now. We want to answer now as starter questions. Some of them we're going to answer in future videos in costume and in character, because we love performing, so why not? So, yeah.
On Instagram, user Angie the Unicorn asked, what was Harley's life before the Joker?
Harley's life before the Joker, in my opinion, was, in one word, boring. That's really all that matters to them now as they are. Before Joker, there was nothing. But if you want to get into the technical talk and canon, it's still pretty boring. But Harley, the most widely accepted canon is Harley was a psychiatrist, psychologist, whichever comic you read, they change it. She went to Gotham University to study psychiatry. She wanted to write, best-selling books. She wanted to be, telling the story of the crazies and getting behind, what makes them tick. That was her goal. She did sleep her way to the top in a few classes, but not all of them. She is a brilliant woman. Mad Love especially. I know it's kind of beating a dead horse at this point, because everyone should know about Mad Love. But it is a really great origin story for Harley Quinn, and it gives you that glimpse into the past and her life before Joker. And honestly, Harley Quinn, like I said before, doesn't start until Joker. What you want to know is who Harleen Quinzel was. You can go through the Gotham City Sirens run before the New 52. Also had a different take on it. She was still a psychiatrist. She still went to Arkham. She still fell in love with the Joker, all that. But they kind of give you a glimpse into her suggested family life, and I personally don't agree with it. I think it's too many common tropes and themes that are just kind of cliche. She's got a dad who's been in and out of jail her entire life, who just happens to look like the Joker and is a smooth talker and... Without the nose, basically. Without the nose, and white skin and green hair. And he just kind of uses her for money. She goes to visit him in jail, and he's just like, oh, so I hear you've got money now. Get me out of here, pumpkin. And, it's just so forced. And she's got, a crappy brother and a weird mom, and it's too much. But it's also one way of looking at it. It's not the one that I accept.
The next question came from Instagram as well, from Vivid Vivka. How many purple suits does Joker have? They must get dirty and torn. And where does he get them? Did he kidnap a tailor? Or does he have mad cosplay sewing skills? This is actually a question that I've answered before, and it was a thought process while I think I was driving to work one day. But it occurred to me that I'm pretty sure Joker has a warehouse full of beefy thugs sitting at sewing machines with purple fabric. And I figure also for maybe some small tears, Harley's probably got to get in there and just, oh, I can do it, Oh, Mr. J!
I love you.
Anyway.
Well, I agree with you, but I don't see the warehouse full of thugs. I just see the one tailor. I feel like the Gotham rogues as a whole have a set of tailors who, they keep quiet because or else they're going to get their whole family murdered because, come on, it's the rogues of Gotham. But they are so talented that the rogues want them to create their look for them. So they are on call at any hour of the day, because if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and the Joker's got a tear in his suit, you better f***ing get down to the Joker's lair and fix his suit.
So, our next question comes from Randy Mays.
The second. There's a 2 right there.
The second. Do you think Joker secretly likes another villainess? And do you think Joker and Harley's makeup smears on each other? The one thing that you have to understand about Joker is he is incredibly vain, incredibly full of himself, and the spotlight needs to be on him at all times. So, to share that spotlight with another villainess, because let's be honest, he sees Harley as an equal, but but any other villain, especially one that has done their fair share of damage in Gotham, he's not going to share that with them. We see that often, how he fights, especially with like Ivy, or he's gotten. If you've watched Under the Red Hood, he makes a very, very big point that what Red Hood is doing is not what he would have done, and is not as good as when he did it. So, no, I don't think that Joker likes anybody else. For the most part, just short of Eddie, actually, I don't think Joker feels like anyone is even at his level of intelligence.
He just tolerates everyone else.
And even when I say Eddie, that's still putting him
like
here.
A fraction of anything, but it's still above everyone else.
Right, so no. The second question here is, do you think that their makeup smears on each other?
I mean, Harley's makeup, I feel like she seals it very well, because I feel like the Joker is very particular about things being pristine and good-looking and crisp and no stains, smears, anything, especially if they're going out. If they're doing a heist, if they're going to be seen in public by anybody, they need to look flawless. And Harley getting makeup on him?
Oh, no. I mean, at some point, makeup has smeared.
Makeup has gotten places.
Our next question also comes from Facebook, from Charles Landon. He asks, who is the mother of Joker's daughter in the New 52? Is it Harley? And how does Joker really feel about Harley hooking up with Deadshot?
Okay, so that's actually a fairly common question with Joker's daughter, especially since she was promoted so heavily in the New 52. She's actually not the Joker's daughter. She's not any kind of blood related or any other kind of related to him, or Harley for that matter. She's just a crazy girl. She's come out and said that she's the daughter of Harvey Dent, Joker, Penguin, Riddler at one point. She's been the daughter of every major rogue in Gotham at some point. People say, oh, Joker's crazy. Harley's... No. Duella Dent is certifiably insane. And she does this for power and to kind of fool people into thinking, yeah, maybe she is the daughter of this crazy person. We should fear her, respect her. And also... in the New 52, just because she just wants to be the Joker that much. She's nuts. Short answer is, she's not Joker's daughter, Harley's not her mother.
And so for the second question, how does Joker really feel about Harley hooking up with Deadshot? So for Harley to do that, that's a huge slap in the face.
It's disrespectful in his eyes, especially given their relationship to that point. He's allowed her to see things about himself that nobody in the world has ever seen before.
Oh yeah.
And she's just gonna go out and sleep with somebody? Sleep with this 2-bit gunman, basically, you know? He's not happy, but I feel like most of his rage would be directed at Deadshot. Oh, he would be furious with Harley. He'd be furious with her, but Deadshot's not getting out of this unscathed. He's probably got something planned, honestly.
Deadshot would be murdered.
There'd be a big fight.
Actually, Deadshot wouldn't be murdered. He would be ridiculed. He would...
mercilessly.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well that's all the questions we have for this video. We want to thank each and every one of you for submitting those, and we will always be taking new questions for future videos.
Oh, always.
If you want to submit those, you can actually visit our Facebook page. Our new Facebook page.
Mischief and Mayhem.
Right.
And please, by all means, let us know comments, criticism. Tell us you want to buy us a bag of jelly beans. I don't know, whatever. Comments, we want to hear them because we would love to continue this series as we have so many things to talk about.
And if you do like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe. That will show us that you want to hear from us more. And we'll keep...
Our channel's going to be full of these kinds of videos, full of, we'll be answering Q&A and costume. We're going to be doing actual fan films and fun convention videos. And
yeah, part of the plan is that we're going to, for the future costumes that we have, we'll have mini shorts that will go with it. Just to bring new Joker and Harley stuff out in the world.
For me, it's that, and also to put the play back in cosplay.
Aha!
Because I'm not saying it's gone, but for people who are just kind of on the other side, like just on the other wall of cosplaying, who are just kind of observing and trying to get a grasp on what it is, to us and to many people that we know and have come across online and in conventions, it's more than just putting on the costume, it's trying to become the characters. And,
in a non-creepy way.
In a non-creepy way that doesn't sound like we should be committed.
Anyway.
I promise we're sane. Mostly.
So, with that being said, see you later, Gotham.